Good morning. I got a hold of a tool holder for my battery operated tools. For other hand operated tools too, it would also take the corded tools. But I got this Tuffprotools Tools, which is a wall mounted rack for the hand tools like this. And it was marked for $30. I got it half off for $15, which is a little bit, which is what it's worth, I think. But it's brand new and it was in the box. It had never been opened until now, and I wanted to take a minute and assemble it and let you see it. All right, let's open it up. It comes nicely packaged. It has its screws and accessories here to put it together with. Other parts for it. The instruction book on how to put it together. Has 16 screws. It says 1 extra for good luck. In my case, I'll probably have 3 left over. Nice box. Might want to save it for something. Got all the parts. Nice finish to them. Nice logo. Premium quality parts, it says. Wall mounting there. I'm putting this together because I'm taking a small break from my pea sheller that I had built. Turned out to be a bust. I had gone to a local farmer's market and looked at theirs to see what I did wrong, and got a lot of nice tips from the fellow that built his. It seems that the plans that I had and that I went by as a guide were not complete. It didn't tell you about the drum and how you should manufacture that, but that'll be another video. We're going to continue on with this. I'm going to lay out all the parts so we'll see what we're dealing with and see what we have to do to get it put together. The bag screws are set up in here. It's got an Allen wrench to help assemble the thing. We'll just kind of lay these out to see those, and it's a bag within a bag. And we'll lay those out so we can see them all. We have the wood screws here to mount it to the wall. Have the assembly nuts here to put it together with. And if you have a sheetrock wall, you have the screws here, the inserts to put it into a sheetrock wall. These I will throw away. I never have liked those. Let's go ahead and lay the parts out and look at those. You can see the part sheet here. You have to read this to put it together. Well, that's something new I never knew. They call an Allen wrench an Allen key or an Eleanor key. I had never heard that before. I guess they don't discriminate is what they're saying. Haha, joke. Anyway, the small support bars, all of this. So let's put it together. Looking at our instruction sheet, we'll go ahead and get the bottom and the sides together. It says attach the 2 side panels to the bottom panel using 2 screws per side. The tabs on the front of the power tool slots should face down. Okay, this is the bottom piece, and it says these tabs that you see right here should be facing down. We have those down. We have 1 panel for one side, 1 panel for the other side. So let's go ahead and put those in. I don't know if you can see or not, but this is already pre-drilled and tapped to accept the screws in here. We'll take our Eleanor screws or Allen screws and our wrench and put those in. Now let's just do something here. we're making a little power tool holder, so let's use power tools to put this thing together with. Okay, lines up nicely, looks good. Tabs are down, sides are on, keyholes are aligned correctly. So the next part we go to is the tray for the center. This tray for the center is a solid tray, not the flat one with a hole in it, but a solid tray. And you want to be sure that you put your hole alignments up front. This is where your screwdrivers and such are going to go. On each side, if you have a hand tool that uses that. So we'll put these in. Two screws on each side of this tray. I'm really impressed with the quality of this piece. It's stamped steel, I know, probably stamped in China and imported to make this part here for the company. But you know, it's just well designed, well thought out. So let's go ahead and put the top tray in. Now I'll flip it over to the other side. Looks good, looking better and better. All right, now that we have the top tray in, we're going to set our little side pieces in. These little side pieces just pretty much set in there. They have a little slot that fits into the sheet metal here and slides down. One for each side. This one being for the screwdrivers, different sizes. There goes my frog. Look at it. There he goes. That's my leopard frog. He stays in the shop, takes care of things for me. Anyway, back to our project. These are the screwdriver holders here. Okay, that pretty much has it. I think we can align this thing and set it up to hold our tools. Okay, there's some supports that go on this thing on the front, and they are simple to put in. Have one like this that they go underneath, not on top of, because you got the smaller tapped hole. But they'll go underneath like that without dropping the screw. These screw holes are already tapped. I said that earlier, but I just wanted to remind you that they are tapped. You can use your Eleanor wrench, your Allen wrench, to tighten those up with. Not using the power tool this time, but that's how that goes. Neat design. And you know what? I had one screw left over. They said I'd have an extra one. All right, let's mount it to the wall. All right, this is the spot that I'm going to mount it. I'm going to mount it with Phillips head screwdrivers. Phillips head screws. And these screws are going to be 16 inches apart on center. And the reason being, the little toolbox that we just made to mount our drills and our battery operated tools are set up for lining 16 inches on centers of each stud that's in the wall that you have here. That way you have a secure mount and it will not come loose. That's why I like a regular screw instead of those inserts for sheetrock. In sheetrock, you'll put it in between the studs. You may never find the studs, and then it'll just eventually pull out because it's so heavy. So let's do it at 16 inches on the center. And the first thing that we're going to do is find our pencil, and we're going to draw a line. That line will ensure that this is level and that we have a good mount. Of all things, I dropped my screw and my screwdriver. All right, I got it in the wall. Let's see how it looks. You see our slotted mounts on each side. Nice and sturdy piece. Oh, look at that. That looks good. Make sure that it's level. And it is. Now we'll put the last two screws in. Okay, I finally have it mounted. And go to put your tools in. Screwdrivers could mount in here according to whatever size you have. Nicely there. Ooh, a little awl. A little flat screwdriver. Really neat. Place up top. Place for your battery charger up top, and it's looking good. There it is. Cheap, $15 tool mount that's sturdy, strong, and it'll be there until I die. Thank you. Have a blessed day.